Hey guys, so we're going to do the second part of the special triangles. This is the 45, 45, 90 triangle. This one's actually a little easier than the 30, 60, 90. So what I basically want to do is, again, like last time, knowing that a triangle is 45, 45, 90 and given one of the sides, how do we solve for the other two sides? This one's a little more simple, so we're actually going to kind of skip the actual introduction to what are the steps. I'll just show you the two kind of ways to do this. So the first one is if you're actually given one of these sides, let's say this side's length is 2, and again, you know this is a 45, 45, 90 triangle. How do I solve for the rest of the side lengths? So this one you're going to begin with, there's actually kind of this unique rule that if you have two pairs of the same lengths, the sides opposite of them are actually going to be the same length. So you'll see this 45 points to this side, this 45 points to that side. So because this is 2, a 45-degree angle is pointing to a 2. This 45-degree angle is also pointing to a 2. That is also 2. That's sort of a rule, but even generally speaking, like if you have a 45, 45, 90 triangle, moving from this side to this side is actually going to be effectively multiplied by 1, so it's the same. Now moving this way, you could actually solve this by Pythagorean theorem, but again, math isn't just about knowing exactly how to do things, it's about doing it the most efficiently. So now that I know this is a 45, 45, 90, I can actually take either of these two sides and multiply it by the square root of 2 to get this side. So this becomes 2 root 2. All right, so this is one example where you're given one of these lengths first. How do I get to both other sides? The second scenario is, again, same triangle. But instead I'm actually given the hypotenuse first. So moving back, how would I do that? Again, similar to before, if I'm going from the longest side of 45, 45, 90 to another side to multiply by, and I'm multiplying by the square root of 2, I'm probably going to do just the opposite of that because I'm going in the opposite direction. So I divide by the square root of 2. There's a thing we can call, or we think we can do to this number called rationalizing it, because sometimes people don't like the square root in the bottom, but we'll save that for another lesson. So suffice it to say this is fine. Moving back this way, again, these two side lengths are equal, so this will also be the square root of 2. So quick review, if you're given a 45, 45, 90, and you're given one of these two sides first, these two are going to be the same length, and this is going to be root 2 times either of these two lengths.